You have spent real money making your home look expensive, but something is quietly draining every room of the luxury feel you are after. And the painful part is, it is one mistake. The same one. In every room. This video is for anyone who wants their home to feel truly luxurious, not just expensive looking. Whether you are working with a modern apartment, a family home, or a single room that never comes together, by the end of this you will know exactly what the mistake is and precisely how to fix it. These are real practical luxury home design ideas for 2026, and most of the fixes cost nothing at all. Let us talk about the mistake quietly working against every room in your home right now. Most homeowners decorate the same way. They scroll through a website and buy the things they love. A sofa that catches their eye. A rug that feels right. A lamp that looks beautiful in the photo. And piece by piece, the room fills up. And piece by piece, it still never quite comes together. Here is the truth: most interior design content will never tell you directly. The problem is not your taste. The problem is not your budget. The problem is that you are shopping for individual pieces instead of designing a unified space. This is the #1 luxury design mistake quietly ruining most homes in the UK and USA right now. Mixing design languages without intention. And it is so common because it is so invisible. Every piece you bought was beautiful on its own. But beautiful individual pieces do not automatically create a beautiful room. A luxury interior is not a collection of nice things. It is a conversation between everything in the space. Think about the rooms that stop you mid-scroll. The ones in hotels or magazines that make you feel something the moment you see them. Those rooms were not designed by buying the best individual pieces available. They were designed by making every element speak the same visual language. The materials, the finishes, the proportions, the lighting. Everything is in conversation. Everything belongs. And when your room has 3 different design languages happening simultaneously, a mid-century modern sofa next to a rustic farmhouse, coffee table next to a sleek contemporary lamp, your brain registers the conflict even if you cannot name it. The room never settles. It never feels resolved. And no matter how much you rearrange, it will keep feeling like something is missing. The fix does not require buying a single new piece of furniture. It requires something far simpler and far more powerful. We are getting to that next, so you understand the core problem. Your room is speaking too many design languages at once. But the reason it feels so hard to fix is because there are 4 specific layers underneath. That core mistake that almost nobody addresses directly. Let us work through each one. The first is inconsistent finish tones. Look around your room right now. Count how many different metal finishes you can see. Brushed brass on the lamp, chrome on the door handle, matte black on the curtain pole, antique bronze on the light fitting. Each one individually looks fine, but together they create visual noise that your brain reads as chaos. And that chaos is one of the most common reasons a room never settles into a feeling of genuine luxury. The fix is deceptively simple. Choose one metal finish and commit to it. Across every hardware and accessory element in the room. One finish, consistently applied. The entire room will immediately feel more resolved, more intentional, and significantly more premium. This single change costs nothing if you already have the pieces. It simply requires editing out anything that breaks the consistency. The second hidden mistake is wrong lighting temperature. Most homes across the UK and USA have a mixture of warm and cool light sources in the same room without realizing it. A warm floor lamp beside a cool overhead LED. The brain reads mixed light temperatures as visual tension. The room never feels calm because the light itself is in conflict. The solution is committing to warm light exclusively. Every bulb, every lamp, every fitting, a warm 2700K only. Suddenly your room stops feeling like an office and starts feeling like a truly considered luxury interior. Before we move to the third mistake, here is one practical styling tip worth acting on today. Go through every room in your home and replace anything with a cool white or daylight bulb with a warm white 2700K equivalent. This change costs under £20 or $25 in total, and it will transform the atmosphere of your entire home more dramatically than almost any furniture purchase you could make. Warm light is the invisible foundation of every luxury interior you have ever admired. The third hidden mistake is too many focal points. A luxury room always has one clear hero, one element that draws the eye first and anchors the entire space. In most homes, there are 4 or 5 things competing for that position simultaneously. A gallery wall, a statement sofa, a large rug, a bold light fitting. Each one is fighting for attention. When everything competes, nobody wins. The room feels busy and visually exhausting rather than calm and luxurious. The fix is choosing your hero deliberately and letting everything else support that decision quietly. This is minimalist home. Styling at its most powerful. Not about having less, but about giving your best piece the space it deserves. And the fourth hidden mistake is one that almost nobody in the design world talks about openly. It is going to change how you think about your entire home. We are getting to it right now. The fourth hidden mistake is ignoring the relationship between your exterior and your interior design language. Most homeowners treat their home as 2 completely separate projects. The outside is one thing, the inside is another, but the homes that feel truly luxurious have one thing in common. The design language flows seamlessly from the exterior to the interior. The materials echo each other. The color palette connects. The finish tones speak the same language on both sides of the door. When your exterior has clean modern lines and warm stone cladding, but your interior has ornate, traditional furniture and cool, gray walls, your home has no unified identity. It feels like 2 different spaces sharing the same address. And that disconnect is something every visitor feels the moment they walk through your door, even if they cannot name it. Now the fixes, and none of them require spending a penny. The first transformation idea is creating a unified design brief before you buy anything else. Write down 3 words that describe how you want your space to feel. Not how you want it to look. How you want it to feel. Calm, warm, considered. Those 3 words become your filter. Every purchase decision gets measured against them. If it does not serve those 3 feelings, it does not come in. This single practice is what separates people who have beautiful homes from people who have expensive ones. The second transformation idea is choosing a dominant material, palette, and committing to it completely. Pick 2 or 3 materials that will define your space. Warm plaster walls, natural oak surfaces, matte black metal accents. Then use those 3 materials consistently across every room. The repetition of the same materials creates the visual coherence that your brain reads as luxury. It is not about using expensive materials. It is about using your chosen materials with complete conviction. The third transformation idea is layering textures within a single color family. Most people add texture by adding contrast, dark against light, bold against neutral. But the rooms that feel truly expensive layer texture within the same tonal family. Cream linen against cream boucle against cream plaster. Warm oak against warm rattan against warm stone. The textures create depth and richness while the unified tone creates calm. That combination is what luxury living room inspiration actually looks like in practice rather than in magazines. The fourth transformation idea is editing ruthlessly. Every room in your home has at least 3 things quietly breaking your design language right now. A cushion in the wrong tone, an accessory from a different style era, a lamp that belongs in a different room entirely. These pieces are not bad pieces. They simply do not belong in this particular design conversation. Remove them. Give your best pieces the space they deserve, and watch your room transform without spending anything. Each of these ideas works regardless of your budget. Whether you are styling a compact apartment or a large family home, the principles are identical. Luxury is never about how much you spend. It is about how intentionally you design. Knowing what to fix is one thing. Knowing what direction to move toward is another. And luxury design in 2026 is moving somewhere genuinely worth following. Let us start with warm stone and plaster finishes. Cold polished marble and stark white. Walls are stepping aside for something warmer and more grounded. Lime wash plaster walls. Travertine stone surfaces. Raw textured render in sandy beige and warm grage tones. These finishes bring a depth and authenticity that smooth painted walls simply cannot replicate. They work beautifully in UK period properties and contemporary USA new builds alike. Next is japandi-influenced minimalism. This blend of Japanese restraint and Scandinavian warmth has become the defining aesthetic of luxury interiors in 2026. Low-profile, natural oak and walnut furniture, clean, uncluttered surfaces, warm, neutral palettes with deliberate organic accents. It gives minimalist home styling a clear and livable framework. Every piece earns its place, or it simply does not stay. Then there is integrated architectural lighting. The most considered homes of 2026 treat lighting as part of the architecture itself. Cove lighting built into ceiling reveals. Warm LED strips integrated into shelving niches. Soft uplighting washing textured plaster walls. If you are planning any renovation or refresh this year, designing your lighting into the space from the beginning is the single highest return decision you can make. And finally, warm neutral palettes are firmly replacing cold, stark modern aesthetics. Sandy beiges, soft taupes, muted terracottas, deep warm greens. These tones work with natural light beautifully. They complement organic materials effortlessly, and they create the kind of cozy interior atmosphere that makes a home feel truly luxurious rather than simply expensive. The most confident rooms are never the most crowded ones. They are the most considered ones, and that confidence is completely available to you, starting today. Your home has more potential than you are giving it credit for. Unify the design language, commit to the palette. Edit with confidence. What is the one change you are making in your home first? Drop it in the comments below, and subscribe to Home Decor for more.